7 Shocking Truths from Surah Al-Lail, The Path to Success or Destruction. What if I told you that your life could be transformed in a single moment, by choosing between two paths, ease or destruction? Surah Al-Lail reveals a powerful, shocking truth: your choices can either bring light to your life or plunge you into never-ending hardships. Stay with me as we uncover the secrets of this surah, verse by verse, and discover how to unlock the path to success. Welcome to an eye-opening exploration of Surah Al-Lail. Today, we'll expose the shocking reality of what happens when we follow or ignore Allah's guidance and good advice. Surah Al-Lail doesn't just describe our actions, it shows us the consequences of every choice we make. Watch to the end to understand the life-changing lessons hidden within these verses. This surah isn't just a warning, it's a roadmap for life, showing how our actions and intentions shape our future. It carries a message of divine guidance, reward, or warning, and why this matters for your everyday life. Part 1, The Oaths of Allah, verses 1 to 4. Verse 1 to 2. Translation. By the night as it envelopes, and by the day as it appears in brightness. Shocking truth, these oaths aren't random. Allah swears by the night and day to show us the stark difference between light and darkness, just like our choices in life can lead to either clarity or confusion. Explanation: the night hides things, just as some actions lead us away from truth. The day exposes everything, just as Allah's guidance leads us to clarity. Where are you walking, towards the light or towards the darkness? Verse 3. Translation. And by Him, Allah, who created the male and the female. Allah reminds us of the balance in creation, just as there is balance in how He judges us for our actions. Message: everything in this world is created in pairs, and just like that, your deeds will either lead to reward or punishment. What path are you creating for yourself? Verse 4. Translation. Certainly, your efforts and deeds are different. Surprising truth: everyone's effort is not the same. Some work towards righteousness, while others chase false illusions of success. Eye-opening thought: what are you really striving for? Are you building a legacy that will last, or a castle of sand that will crumble? Part 2, The Shocking Contrast of Choices, verses 5 to 11. Verses 5 to 7. Translation. As for the one who gives, in charity, and fears Allah, and believes in Allah's good advice, Al-Husna. Explanation: these verses reveal a shocking promise: those who are generous, live with fear of Allah, and follow His guidance and good advice will find ease in this life and the next. Al-Husna, Allah's good advice, isn't just nice words, it's life-changing guidance. It's His roadmap to success. Shocking reality: are you following Allah's guidance? Because if you do, everything in your life will start to fall into place. Verses 8 to 9. Translation. But as for he who is greedy and thinks he is self-sufficient, and denies Allah's guidance and good advice. Shocking warning: greed leads to destruction. If you believe you don't need Allah's guidance and good advice, you are setting yourself up for disaster. Arrogance and greed are a recipe for chaos. If you've been living this way, it's time to reflect. Do you really think you can succeed without Allah? Verses 10 to 11. Translation. We will make the path of difficulty smooth and easy for Him. Startling truth: life will become harder and harder for those who turn away from Allah. Even the smallest tasks will seem impossible. Insight: imagine this, every step you take feels heavier. That's what happens when you choose the wrong path. Is it really worth it to ignore Allah's guidance? Part 3, The Ultimate Warning and Reward, verses 12 to 21. Verses 12 to 13. Translation. And what will his wealth benefit him when he falls? Shocking question: what good will all your money and possessions be when you face your ultimate fate? Nothing will save you from the consequences of your actions. Message: wealth and success are temporary. What are you investing in for the afterlife? Because that's where the true return on investment is. Verses 14 to 15. Translation. Indeed, upon us is guidance, and indeed, to us belongs the hereafter and the first life, worldly life. Ultimate reality check, everything you do leads back to Allah. He owns this life and the next. Your actions determine your place in both. Eye-opening thought, are you chasing the pleasures of this world while forgetting the next? The hereafter is eternal, but what are you doing to prepare for it? Verses 16 to 17. Translation. So I have warned you of a blazing fire. None will enter to burn except the most wretched one. Shocking warning, hellfire isn't just a story, it's a reality waiting for those who ignore Allah's guidance. This might be your final wake-up call. Reflection, are you living your life in a way that ensures safety from hellfire, or are you walking towards it without even realizing it? Verses 18 to 19. Translation. Who had denied and turned away? But the righteous one will avoid hellfire. Insight, the righteous will escape hellfire. If you follow Allah's guidance, He promises you salvation. Message, this is a powerful reassurance for the believer. If you stay on the path of righteousness, you will be protected. Don't you want that guarantee? Verses 20 to 21. Translation. He who gives from his wealth to purify himself, seeking no reward except the pleasure of his Lord, Most High. And he will soon be satisfied. Shocking concept, true charity is selfless. Are you giving for Allah's sake, or for the recognition of others? Eye-opening thought, the purest form of giving is for Allah alone. When was the last time you gave, expecting nothing in return? Surprising reward, satisfaction and peace come only from seeking Allah's pleasure. Wealth won't bring it, fame won't either. Only Allah can satisfy your soul. This powerful message from Surah Al-Lail is a wake-up call for all of us. If you found this insightful, subscribe to this channel for more eye-opening content. Remember, no one in this world can escape death or justice from Allah.